The truth about Zayn Malik and Jake Paul's feud. There was a Twitter argument between Gigi Hadid and Jake Paul after Jake publicly shamed Zayn Malik. In today's video, we will reveal more information on what precipitated the first fight between Jake and Zayn, so stay tuned till the end. Zayn Malik and Jake Paul. The current estimate of Zayn Malik's wealth is $65 million. Zayn Malik, a British singer, is incredibly talented. The X Factor was the first step in Zayn Malik's career. However, he was booted from the competition. Years later, Zayn returned to create One Direction, which quickly rose to fame and is now considered one of the most successful boy bands. 5 singers, including Zayn Malik, came together to form the band. Together, he and the band produced some of the best music ever. In 2015, Zayn Malik decided to pursue a solo career and quit the band. On the other hand, Jake Paul is a popular figure on social media. The American boxer also has a successful YouTube channel. In August 2018, Jake Paul started his boxing career with a 5th-round technical knockout victory over British YouTuber Deji Olatunji. Many of Jake Paul's controversial actions and antics have been documented during his career. It's been estimated that Jake Paul has made over $1 million from his boxing contests. What was the actual case? The case involving the feud between Jake Paul and Zayn Malik has significantly opened up to the public. Fans are curious about what led Jake to attack Zayn in such a public forum after he called out the singer on Twitter. It prompted Gigi Hadid to defend her man, and now fans are wondering what prompted Jake to attack Zayn in such a public forum. According to sources, now there are more details about the incident that occurred between them. According to TMZ, Jake and Zayn stayed in rooms next to each other in Las Vegas for a boxing event. Both Jake and Zayn were in town for the same event. When Jake saw Zayn, he inquired as to whether or not he was planning on going out that evening. It is the point in the narrative where things start to get confusing. When Jake inquired about Zayn's plans for the evening, Zayn allegedly responded with the phrase IDGAF, if you have a wonderful evening, which TMZ refers to as Jake's sources. These sources claim that Zayn was extremely impolite to Jake. Jake was, of course, taken aback by this thing, and he proceeded to hang out with his brother, Logan. The two then ran into one another again later, and Jake attempted to befriend the singer. However, Zayn began ranting at Jake and said, "Who do you think yourself?" Reportedly, Zayn even tried to start a fight between them. Zayn's sources have a different account, describing how an inebriated Jake irritated Zayn by persistently asking him to the party, despite Zayn having already declined several times. In conclusion, people are free to believe any narrative they like. Our best guess is that the answer is somewhere in the middle of the two possibilities. It would appear that Jake is not one to nurse grudges and is content to move on. It is not apparent whether Zayn has the same feelings. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet to show your support. Now let's continue. What was Gigi Hadid's response? Zayn was thrust into the spotlight for no reason of his own when his girlfriend, Gigi Hadid, responded to a tweet made by YouTuber Jake Paul, in which Paul stated that he almost had to clap the guy from One Direction down for just being rude to him for no reason. Fans of Zayn have criticized YouTubers Jake and Logan Paul after they posted a video of themselves harassing the singer outside his hotel. A furious argument in a Las Vegas hotel was said to have occurred between the two. Gigi Hadid, Zayn's on and off but still on supermodel girlfriend, defended him from the late-night tweet with a fairly harsh response. She wrote that Zayn probably doesn't want to spend time with Paul and his pathetic gaggle of YouTube fangirls. He may relax at home with his buddies knowing that he has Gigi to treat him like a king. Jake must have woken up with a hazy brain and many regrets because he quickly replaced his threatening letter. Jake Paul's tweets. Jake was frustrated by the outcome of their discussion and vented his frustration on Twitter. When Jake was being kind to Zayn, he told him to shut his mouth, so he almost had to clap up Zayn from One Direction since he's a little guy with an attitude. From the benefit of Zayn, who he knows is reading this, stop being furious because you came home alone to your huge hotel room. Fans weren't just upset by his insulting tweet, they also claimed the YouTuber intentionally misspelled Zayn's name. Logan Paul exposed the situation. Right when we thought the dispute was over, Jake's brother Logan waded in to try to expose Zayn for the truth of what happened. He then showed a video of himself standing outside Zayn's hotel room, pleading for the Let Me singer to come out while Zayn screamed obscenities at him. Twitter users called Logan a clown for releasing the video in the first place, since it appears to show that the brothers, for no apparent reason, harassed him and were targeting him because of his relationship with their sister. Now that Logan has exposed the situation, the onus is on Zayn to intervene, but he has been silent so far. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comments section how this one was. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing for more. And don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. We'll see you in the next video with some more interesting, luxurious facts and stories. And until then, stay tuned.